All right. Thank you. In my spare time, I really like plants, flowers, and all things vegetation. So last year I talked about my garden. This year, a small garden update. So this year's been kind of difficult. I got a job traveling on the road again, and my garden looks like more of a disaster than it did last year because I'm not working remotely and able to trellis every little detail and thing in the garden or mulch anything. I'm a little light on mulch there, but all things considered, it's been pretty good. Been getting a lot of Swiss chard. Got some broccoli earlier in the season, and now we're getting into tomato land. But there on the left is earlier in the season, and that's my little pepper patch. And I just because the outdoors isn't enough, I also have some hydroponic units because I'm a nutcase. So, yeah, good news is I've already been able to make some hot sauce. I love spicy food, and what do I have here? I got some tomatillos at the grocery store. I had some Jimmy Nardello peppers, some jalapenos. The recipe called for serranos, but I and poblanos, but I didn't have any of those, so I'm just kind of improvising. But it's supposed to be like a green enchilada sauce, so I made a batch of that. We have some in the freezer, and I definitely savor that when I come home and, I just wanna make, like, tacos or something easy. Great stuff to have on hand, easy to preserve too. So, yeah, I'm on the road again, and, as part of that, I try and make the most of my travels. So I'm a American Horticulture Society member, and I read their magazines to find gardens that I wanna go to across the country. And as a member, you get access to their reciprocal garden network. And I go to a lot of those. Actually, Longwoods isn't a reciprocal, but it's so great that if you're ever outside Philly, like it is my favorite place on planet Earth. I had a job in New Jersey and I pulled over and stopped there. And like Josh, I also enjoy the nature side of things. But this one is a reciprocal garden. This is Red Butte Gardens in Salt Lake City, Utah. And for me, the West is always just so fascinating. It looks like an alien planet to me compared to the East Coast with all of our trees and foliage and things. But that's a real nice place. It's a little bit of a hike from the airport, but if you ever have time and have some time to kill, it's pretty reasonable. Great little place to see there. And coincidentally, I also have a blue heron. So little time that I am at home, I like enjoying nature in Virginia. The left is a blue heron that was in my neighborhood that I spotted on a walk. And on the right, earlier in the season, I was putting out seedlings, and I noticed this little guy. It was what you call it, breeding season, mating season for the birds. So this poor little guy was lost and waiting for his mom to come back, and there he is. So, other hobbies that we do outside of work, we really like board games. So, my boyfriend got me into board games, and Dominion's my personal favorite. I've also been playing some lighter games like Horkle. Bacopia's taken over my life completely. Yeah, so I enjoy that. And in the middle is me, completely bamboozled. My other half also got me, not as a performing art, but as a spectator into magic, as in like the performance art. And actually, his father was a magician back in the day, and that's it's been a family thing. So he practices magic and tricks and all that kind of fun stuff, and it's been really enjoying. An enjoyment for me to see him learn all these routines and show me his tricks, and see him kind of learn and grow over time. So whenever we get the chance, we saw Ozzy Wind in Philadelphia. We'll be going back to Philly in November to see another magician. And this was from a local magician conference in Washington D.C. that we went to at the Hilton, the Capitol Hilton. So whenever we can, we do these events on the side, just to mix things up. So yeah, most of my life is gardening. Let's see, board games, magic, things that we both enjoy. And yeah, that's about it for me.